Hi everyone. My name is Francesco Bentivegna and I am a second year PhD student in performance practice at the University of Exeter. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not there with you. Or am I? Maybe I'm in the back of the room. No, okay. Just joking. I'm in Italy and this is just a recorded voice talking with you through a computer. I hope my project will kickstart some interesting discussions that I would love to engage with you. So for anything, write to me. My email is here on the screen, or actually it should be. Anyway, my project is a practice as research exploration of artificial voices in contemporary performance. As singer and performer, my aim is to discover new possibilities of production, reception, reproduction, and interaction of voices on stage, engaging with new technologies and posthumanism. With this research, I want to address voices in a different way. Voice not just as subject or object, but voices as relations or voicings. Following posthuman premises of relationality against anthropocentrism and impartiality against the dichotomy of subject-object, I suggest that when addressing artificial voices, a relational approach is needed.
Thank you.
Reproducing and producing speech without the presence of the human speaker has always been a dream, as much as reproducing or recreating human life. The first attempts to produce mechanical speech took place in the Moan Age, reaching the peak of interest in late 17th century with the experiments on the talking heads. The documentation of the time is unclear, blurring between myth, legend and real science. Did the talking heads exist? Bradhane believes that the idea of talking heads was determining the whole topic. But nearly all of this sounding brass was a fraud. It's not until the late 18th century that we are able to get the first really functioning and really anatomically based speech synthesis concepts. Yes, artificial voice arrived before recorded voice. And if you think about this fact, it sounds odd and obvious at the same time. An eerie familiarity that inhabits the whole world of automation, robotics, and technology.
This research explores the posthuman condition with regard to theatre and performance with a particular focus on artificial voices. Central to this analysis is the role of relation and the decrease of the boundaries between human and the other, in this case, technology. Through 3 performative acts, as I call them practice chapters, this practice research explores the production and reception of posthuman voices, questioning the similarities and differences between what I define as techno-posthuman voices and biomediated voices. The first term refers to artificial voices and computer-based sound, while the second stands for voices the source of which is human. Despite a prolific production of works questioning some important themes like identity, posthumanism, and multiplicity, performance studies discourse has never given adequate attention to posthuman voices. This practice research investigates these porous boundaries as well as the agency of technology in contemporary performance making and contributes to our developing knowledge of artificial voices and in performance by asking: how are posthuman voices produced, conceptualized, and received in contemporary performance practices?
Through his phonograph. The mechanical recording and reproduction has been an incredible technological improvement, useful to finally record what could not be written from scientific, anthropological, and ethnological reasons. With the coming of electricity at large, sound recording evolved as well, giving birth to 2 great inventions, the telephone and the microphone. If the first allowed new possibilities of communication, the microphone gave the possibility to almost everyone to record and reproduce a voice or a sound.
I can record myself. I can record myself and listen to it. Wow. And listen to it. Beautiful, and listen. Beautiful, isn't it?
You can only hear this thanks to the microphone, and so many other things actually. The computer in which this voice was recorded, the DAW, all the effects that processed it, the nasal cavity of the singer, your ears, and so on. I could go on for hours. Anyway, I want you to focus on the effects. With a computer, and earlier with machines, I could change my voice.
I can say something. Record it. And learn to hold something. Do I something?
Today, I will show some extracts of the show that I did a couple of months ago, and you are all more than welcome to engage and follow the instructions if you want. But I also would like us to discuss, or you to discuss, because as I said, I'm not there, what it means to research posthumanism and voice through practice. In keeping with an innovative posthuman approach to relationality, this practice research project plans to develop new ways of understanding and approaching qualitative data in performance. While relating to voices, the audience is itself creating the experience. Look at knowledge, as defined by Nelson in 2013, is in the making. It is not perfect. It is fluid. And that is precisely how I will work on my practice. I am not only generating data, but I am turning the process of generating data itself in performance.
Follow my voice, follow my voice, follow my voice, follow my voice. Follow me, 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 follow my voice, follow my voice, follow my voice, follow my voice, follow my voice. Welcome to section 2. Please pick up a pair of headphones and wait for instructions. Remember to put them back once finished. 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 Once finished.
Hi, I am a voice.
Hi, I am a voice.
If you wish to continue with me, keep these headphones on, otherwise put the other's headphones on.
Good. As I said, I am a voice. And if you're alright with it, I would like to play a game with you. Don't be scared. We're not in a horror movie. I am just a voice. I want you to take a comfortable position, because we're not going to move a lot. Good. Are you comfortable enough? If the wire allows it to you, lie down. Close your eyes. If you want to keep your eyes open, do it. But I think they might be used to the darkness in the space. So you might get distracted from your goal to create headspace.
Speaking of performance, my first performance is Who is Voicing. To introduce a little bit, to a certain extent, a voice is always voicing. Even when I'm singing in the shower, that voice exists because I am listening to it, not only because I'm producing it. Language, voice, and signification all reside in the liminal space between subjects. Voicing is a plural act. In my first practice chapter, Who is Voicing, I explore relationality of posthuman voices through performative experimentation. Set in an ambivalent space, a hybrid between sound lab and museum, the performance addresses relationality between human beings and posthuman voices, collecting data and exploring reception and listening. With my performance and later with my chapter, I will report ways in which audience can relate with artificial voices. How do audiences react when faced with voices with not clear subjects, and how do audiences relate with voices that blur the limits? I've asked myself, and to the audience, what is our relationship with artificial voices? How do we relate with them? How can this inform future practices and theories? What does this tell us about relationship with performing machines? In my piece, the audience is active, is creative as much as I am and as much as the technology is. The immersive act is divided into 5 sections in which the audience will experience different ways of engaging with and listening to voices and technology, from installation to singing to Q&A and performing. In these acts, the audience stands in between actor, dramaturg, scientist and test subject at the same time. The audience is listening and engaging with voices, which become identities only in the very act of voicing. Voicing needs voicers and receivers, reshaped in a constant flux of sound. The 5 sections consist in a journey through artificial voices and an exploration of selves and possibilities for the audience. Every section has a different level of engagement and various tasks. Starting from their very own voices, the auditor experiences a journey through history, vocal memory, voice perception, and conceptualization of identity. In the first section, the audience stands in the middle of a speaker circle where speakers tell the story of technology and voice. Section 2 and Section 3 try to investigate our relationship with artificial voices through guided meditation and little performative moments. Section 4 works on listening, imagination and perception of what we actually think that artificial intelligence and artificial voices are. And the final section gives to the audience the freedom to express their ideas and thoughts through their voices. The whole performance is meant to blur the limits between techno-posthuman and biomediated voices, to explore the boundaries of voice knowledge, and to switch the attention on voicing rather than voice identification. It all starts with the human voice and lands on a choice, biomediated or techno-posthuman.
You will hear a sample, and then you will be asked a question. Please answer to every question clearly in the microphone in front of you. What did you just hear? Describe it and talk in the microphone.
Sounded like robotic humming.
What is a voice?
Strong question, innit? Let's relax a little, right? Yeah. So we're having a quick chat, like chill chat, yeah, some chill music. Yeah, that's it. Just relax, okay? Nobody's stressing you, okay? So what's your name again? Right, perfect. So relax. Nobody's stressing you, right? Nobody's judging you. Nobody wants to judge you.
Lewis Simon Plum.
And now, who was voicing?
That was me.
Now say, Alexa, are you a robot?
Alexa, are you a robot?
I'm Alexa, but I talk to you through this.
And now, you can ask Alexa whatever you want. Before asking the question, make sure to pronounce her name to activate it.
Alexa, who is voicing?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
When you talk with Alexa, who's voicing?
The original the voice actor.
Try to mimic Alexa's voice.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
And now, who was voicing?
Me.
My research wishes to find new ways of relating with technology in performance and to explore the world of artificial voices. They are not so different from us, right? Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to be there with you. Just joking. I'm not there. But anyway, and I hope that some interesting questions arise after this, because I think it's a very experimental project in general, because I'm actually working with jazz performances, and without the practice my research will be will not be. It's just my research is based on practice and is the practice, because I want to relate with voices. And if you need to relate with voices, you need to practice, at least, I think. I don't know. I hope you had a good day, and bye-bye. Write to me if you need anything. Thank you.